Welcome to Lesson 19, Monopoly Deadweight Loss. This lesson compares the output produced in competitive markets with the output produced by a monopoly to determine which output is a better allocation of an economy's limited resources. The goal is to learn which output is a better answer to the what question that every economy faces. The analysis shows how well markets work when they are perfectly competitive and what goes wrong when they are monopolies. The analysis presumes that all firms maximize profit. Let's use a production possibility frontier to illustrate. Let point B represent the outputs in the computer and car markets when both industries are competitive. If the car market becomes monopoly, the output in the car market will decrease and the economy will move from point B to point A. The analysis reveals that economic efficiency is higher at point B than it is at point A. You might care about this because the lesson answers a question raised in the trailer for the course. Would an unregulated monopoly charge a price that maximizes our standard of living? The answer affects you directly in many ways. The analysis contrasts the good competitive market with the bad monopoly and identifies reasons that confirm our suspicions that monopoly power is bad. The analysis provides the basis for regulating public utilities and other firms that have market power. Finally, the analysis implies that voters should be wary when political action attempts to build barriers to entry. The analysis has 10 main points. Price is higher and quantity is lower when the industry is a monopoly than when it is perfectly competitive. Our standard of living increases when consumers value more the extra amount of a good produced than the goods and services foregone. The highest price a consumer is willing to pay measures the value of the last unit produced. Marginal cost measures the opportunity cost of the last unit produced. The socially efficient level of output equates price and marginal cost. Perfectly competitive industries tend to produce the socially efficient level of output. Yay for perfect competition. Monopolies tend to produce less than the socially efficient level of output. Boo for monopoly. The deadweight loss measures the cost of the resource misallocation that occurs when the monopoly produces less than the socially efficient quantity. Two other differences that exist between perfect competition and monopoly. First, average total cost is usually higher when the industry is a monopoly. Second, profit is usually higher when the industry is a monopoly. But the final point, moving along the production possibility frontier from the monopoly output to the competitive output moves the economy from an inefficient point to a point that is efficient. After the lesson, the successful student should be able to describe the differences in price, quantity, profit, and average total cost between perfect competition and monopoly. The student should be able to illustrate graphically the deadweight loss created when a monopoly maximizes profit. And finally, the student should be able to calculate the deadweight loss in simple examples. That concludes the introduction.